Hi, my name is Gabe Diamond from LIIFE, a program of the Long Island International Film Expo. And I'm here today with
Joe Kane
and Wayne Heckler.
And what project are you guys working on?
We did the Twisted short film. It's a horror film, and basically it's about 14 minutes long. We have a company, Heckler, Kane Creations, and this was just one of our projects that we just put out there.
Can you give me a brief synopsis of what happens in the film?
Sure. The first thing that happens is I wake up. I'm also an actor and I produce it as well. But I wake up in a basement and I'm tied up. That's the first thing that I remember. I just find myself tied up in somebody's basement and he's kind of torturing me and that sort of thing. So it's kind of like, not really a thriller, but it's not really a horror. It is.
It's
I guess it is a horror. But I guess, and then there's a little twist in the end. We don't want to give it away to,
Well, it's called Twisted. So I was expecting a twist. And you were saying this is the first film that you're bringing to a film festival. So have you guys been horror fans?
We are horror fans. We are horror fans, but we are trying to, we're just making a bunch of short films and we're putting them out there and
but
trying to.
But not particularly really horror fans. We just make not just something that came up. It's not like we're exclusive to horror. That's just an idea that really popped up the last minute. Actually, it happened because we were supposed to film something else, and because of circumstances changed and our location, so we found like, what do we have? Okay, we have this basement. Okay, what are we going to do? And we just came up with it kind of fast, and the whole concept was really, what do you do? Like as an actor's standpoint, what do you do if you find yourself trapped in a basement? You know nothing else. So I took it from that standpoint. But,
And so what did you gain from that experience? Because that's really...
Wow, very good experience, I guess, because it does give you the feeling of what if you wake up and really you have to relive this. So when that's the motivation as an actor. I saw it, and then it's funny thing is that when we took a break in the action, he said, "Okay, let me cut you off," because I was roped in. I said, "No, leave me here." At the same time, I'm kind of claustrophobic, so it's a big deal to me. And I said, "But I got to be in the character. You want to feel that there's no way I could escape. I'm really trapped." So I hope I didn't give all the movie away. And I was trapped. But one time I actually broke out. I was so worked up, right?
Yeah,
like, cut. I wasn't supposed to break out, but I got all riled up.
And how was that experience as a filmmaker, having your production changed based on what location was available and how the actor wanted to respond to the environment?
Basically, it was a great experience because you got to roll with the punches. We had a crew ready to go. We had everybody ready to go. We were like, okay, well, we're supposed to do a different project, and this came out of it, and we were proud of it. It became a good experience overall because we created something within 6 days of the actual shoot date, because of a location fell through, basically, on another film. So
where did you film this?
We filmed it in Oyster Bay, Long Island, New York. We got a hold of somebody's house, and we were able to use their house, and we actually just visited there yesterday, and was I was taking pictures and putting them up on our Twitter and everything else. You can find out any of our information, hecklerkane.com.
Sorry, speaking of location, not to interrupt saying that, but speaking of location, we recently shot in a Grand Central Station, which was nice. We got a permit for that. It was part of the Winter Film Awards, so we shot for that, a film that we did, a very short. How long was that short? About 5 minutes short?
About 5 minutes.
All right, but that was a good experience to shoot in Grand Central Station. Plus, you only had an hour permit, so you have to really make it snap. You have to know what you're doing and plan ahead.
Are you guys based in Long Island or New York?
We are based in Long Island. We formed our company 8 years ago, and we've been Long Island based ever since. And
I'm Heckler, he's Kane.
Yeah, there you go.
We have other people that joined us. Sal Conca.
Danny Kane is also on the project with us. We're Long Island born and bred, and we've been keeping it out here. We're a big fan of what they're doing over at Grumman right now, and bringing a lot of films to Long Island. So that's all a positive thing. And
we both made movies all our lives. That's why we met one time. Oh, you used to make movies? Like I had one of the first camcorders. We're making shots. Before you even had editing software like you do today. And it was such a passion of him. So when we first met, we have to. It was like we had to join forces and make this Heckler Kane. So
this is your first time at LIIFE?
Yeah. First time at a film festival. We first time we decided to go and do it. So we're having good experience so far.
For years. And
Yes.
All right. So how's this experience been so far?
So far, so good.
Are you taking the Twisted to any other film festivals?
We have some other films
we have applied-
submitted into different film festivals, different genres. Like one is a comedy, so we're working on that right now.
Twisted, we have it submitted for a couple other film festivals, so we're waiting to hear at the moment.
And do you have any other projects coming up?
Yes, we do. Seymour.
Well, yeah, with Seymour the Unfortunate Vampire, it's an endeavor into our full-length feature film. Hopefully, we're working on a Indiegogo fundraising campaign.
And there's a bigger project coming down the line. We don't want to, jinx it, but something as good is happening. We're working with different people. Maybe David Nixon. He did a lot of Christian-based movies, like Facing the Giants, one of the highest independent film grossers. So there's something that works with that. And that, everything looking good. We have investors, but we don't usually like to talk ahead of ourselves. But it's exciting at the same time.
It's very exciting.
So that's going to be a great, film.
We also have a podcast now that we run on a weekly basis. It's called The Imperfect Podcast. You can find it on iTunes. You can find it on SoundCloud and on YouTube.
Right.
So.
And when's your film screening today?
Today at 3. So
At 3.
right now.
We got to get going.
No, we're second. We're second.
Well,
we don't
like
want to
to
miss
see
the
everybody
first one
else's
either.
too. So.
Well, I'll let you guys do that.
Gabe, it was a pleasure. Thank
Pleasure
you.
to
Nice
meet
to
you
meet you.
guys. I'm Gabe Diamond from LIIFE, a project of the Long Island International Film Expo.